Mr. Mitchell, I wanted to go over a few things that will give you some great practice ideas and routines to go through to help you when you are out self-practicing.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll kind of get started with that. The first thing, and it seems to have shown to help you out in between lessons, is when you go out to practice, kind of starting small, hitting some shots from a shorter distance, allowing yourself to get used to the contact that you're looking for with those shots. Maybe starting out with chipping. I know that was our second of three lessons that we worked on, some short game stuff. Um, and really making sure that you get a feel for that contact there. And then when you move up into your more of your full swing parts of your bag, it's gonna your body's gonna be ready to go, and you're gonna be able to do a better job of hitting those shots rather than going straight there, not really having the feel for that contact as I mentioned, and then it usually goes a little rougher. Yeah, did you say you had pretty decent success with that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, good.
Well, generally, when I come here, I go to the short range first.
Okay, good. And that seemed to work
Yeah,
for you.
definitely.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. So that, as an overall idea, that's when you show up to a practice session to get yourself warmed up correctly, that's really shown to be pretty beneficial. From there, as we worked through a little bit of the full swing today, we kind of went over showing you how to use the alignment sticks as a training aid, really with the purpose of practicing your alignment so that you can match your feet to that line and hopefully get aimed overall at your target, which is really important to trying to hit shots to a specific place. Along with that, making sure that you have a target picked out is really important. To go with that, you don't want to aim the training aid at a um, non-specific target because you won't be able to track very well what's going on. So making sure that you pick a specific target is very important there. That way you use the training aid effectively and your practice is very beneficial. And on top of that as well, I know we're really working with you on your alignment, but also with your path. You tend to get a little bit left with your path, and one of the ways we've worked on that is trying to make sure we pick out an intermediate target on the grass.
Mm-hmm.
A few feet out from the ball itself on your target line.
Right.
And either placing a tee there, and that's usually the one that works best, and you can make sure that you try to keep your path straight out to that tee, which will, get you closer to a nice straight path through
Right.
impact rather than being left a little bit like
Mm-hmm.
you have in the past. Um, is there anything that you have questions about as it pertains to the practice ideas here?
Um, well, I like the idea of putting the tee in front of the ball. I don't know how far in front of the ball to put the tee, but I think I could definitely cut down on my curvature of my, especially my long irons.
Okay, or at least where the ball is starting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of how far in front of the ball to put it, you can kind of decide, but you wouldn't want to put it too far in front to where it doesn't allow you to take a nice look at it, but you wouldn't want to put it so close to where it might be impeding your swing a little bit. So usually a couple of feet out
Okay.
is a good area to do that, and that keeps it in a spot that's helpful and it's not getting in your way.
Okay.
All right. I think that gives you, some really good things to go back on to self-practice and work on your game going forward.
I got a lot of work to do, but now I have a direction and a path to follow. So
Good.
it's been very, very beneficial.
Great. Sounds like a plan.
It does.